Good evening, Speed Gaming, and welcome to this presentation of the 2024 Super Metroid Dash Mystery Tournament. This is a Week 5 matchup between Lomion Jones on your left and Lies and Gasoline on your right, heretofore to be known as just Lies because Lies and Gasoline is a mouthful. My name is JXB Adam. I am joined in the commentary booth by Salty Pigeon and by Nerdvana Gaming pushing the tracking buttons. He will be the MVP of tonight. Salty, how's it going?
Yo, JX, everything's pretty cool. Also, thanks to Jestro for setting us up. But yeah, I'm ready for this one. Lomion Jones, Lies and Gasoline. Yo, lag, fight.
Uh-oh, did you just ask for lag?
Well, Lies and Gasoline.
I mean, it's not your fault that Lies and Gasoline has an abbreviation of lag. I think we're going to start on the ship on Zebes for this seed. What do you think, Salty?
I think that's pretty fair prediction. I put some money on that. Not too much, just in case, you know.
Yeah. And then if we could have full countdown, surprise bosses, and area randomization, I think that'll be about the maximum chaos this seed can throw at us.
Maybe. So let's go vanilla and major minor.
Well, I see one part of it.
And
Full countdown.
Major minor. Full countdown. These are always fun.
Yeah, we do have a starter charge as well, and only 2 majors here in Criteria, one of which will be our morphing ball.
Oh man, you're doing all the spoilers. I don't know how to keep up anymore.
It's scary. I mean, scarier is if you'll direct your attention to the Speed Gaming chat. Look at what House of Shadows just did to us.
Oh my goodness, that is really high praise. I don't feel like I deserve that, but thank you so much. That is
yeah,
really
that's
kind.
that is like top tier, and thank you for that, House of Shadow. We appreciate it. And for those of you viewing this on YouTube in the year 2067, what House of Shadow said is this is such a great commentary duo, rivaling Eddie and Hockey, which honestly, highest praise we can get. We do have the morphing ball on the morph ball pedestal.
All right, so now we know it might be major minor, right?
Absolutely.
Cool. Hey, Divergence. I don't know when they're going to meet back up, but we'll find out soon. Missiles and super missiles.
Wow, but we already know it's countdown, and I doubt that Lomion will skip this side because there could be power bombs over here. But oh no, they're not.
Okay, so no explosives to start off, so we're not gonna learn about area randomization right off the bat. Gonna have to go back up and take that long trek all the way to the top, where we got to do wall jumps or a bunch of ledge grabs, and that takes a while. So while they're doing that, why don't you follow them? Because they're both great people. They run a lot of Metroid. You'll have a lot of fun. And they've gotten better this year from last year when I saw them race. So it's good stuff.
And thanks to Nerdvana for reminding me what the commands are in the channel to let people know to give out follows. And while you're giving out follows, follow my co-com Salty Pigeon 87. Does play Super Metroid and is playing in this tournament, and give Nerdvana Gaming a follow, our tracker, MVP of the race right there.
Absolutely. No tracks, no restreams, so we couldn't talk if it wasn't for Nerd tonight. Both utilizing that great right side wall climb like the greats of old.
Absolutely. I've heard it, and you will find this in some streams. It'll be like 1, 2, 3, shoot, 1, 2, 3, 4, shoot, 1, 2, 3, shoot, or something like that.
Yeah, I used to count when falling down before I learned about Moonfall. That was a long time ago. But still, I mean, if you have that cadence in your head, that's still pretty sweet.
Yep, and we're going to go down here to Bomb Terizo. We could find just about anything down here, because if we're in area, those super missiles will give us access to a portal to the right.
Oh, but we do get power bombs. So not even sure if it's rando yet. Area rando, that is. Because of those power bombs. Because now that opens up our proper direction, which is going to the left here.
That's right. So I expect to see
No,
both
dude, it was
runners
left.
left. Yeah. Or right. I don't know. A 230 check? No way. Not in major minor. And look what Lomion's going to go do for us right now. That's right. Going to the dentist.
They both are. It's 9 o'clock somewhere, everybody. We're both going to the dentist.
Oh, man. And power bombs. We'll take those.
Yeah, it definitely comes in handy. No regular morph ball bombs, so gonna want at least 3 of those bad boys, no matter which way you cook it.
Well, speaking of cooking, you might want 5 or even 7 of them if you're planning on cooking yourself in Lower Norfair with no suits.
That's a good point. Hopefully the game doesn't do it to the runners this time, because we called one like that not too long ago.
Yeah. Question from Zaruvin, major minor, then no, this is full countdown. You can see top right of our screen, we got the number of majors and number of E-tanks. We also do have starter charge. I don't think we mentioned that yet.
Oh yeah, good point. I was busy saying major minor at the beginning because I purposely get it wrong.
Oh no, you probably absolutely said that. And oh, we just see a shiny reserve tank at the back of Gauntlet. You got 10 power bombs. You got to go back for that thing right now.
It's way too silvery not to. Oh, but they don't, and we have area. First portal, which would be Torian, is actually the tube of disintegration.
The tube that breaks the rules of Super Metroid. Thank you, Super Metroid.
Yeah, you actually don't get those watery physics when you go in there with the tube still like it. Whole room, you can jump around.
Yeah, it's one of those little quirks of the game. And what was our other area? Well, it's just a French vanilla Torian right there in Criteria, and not really because it was Upper Norfair, and it's actually the portal to the left of the Crade Mouth. Whoops.
That's okay, I forgive you.
You know, and that's the most important thing, because I know chat won't forgive me, and it's okay. We love you, chat.
Alright, so we got 2 majors here in Upper Norfair. Not a big number, but could give us some progression.
Really, there's only 2 suits in the game, so they could be right here.
A whole lot of ammo, though.
As Hockey would say, more ammo, more better. And I can't agree any more than that. You're going to want a lot of ammo. If your beam's only doing 20 points of damage, super missiles are the way to go.
I know a Salty who's married to a Jess, so that works.
I know one of the comms that's still salty about that Meridia tube 30 years later, and it's not the pigeon.
No, I'm salty about something completely different. His name is Pepper. He's a golden pirate in Lower Norfair.
You know, I never knew the names of the golden pirates down in, like, the metal pirates, like the ninja pirates. We always just called them the ninja pirates. But, man, I'll bet their names are Salt and Pepper.
Oh, well, that kind of makes me naming the golden one Pepper weird then.
Well, which golden one were you talking about? I was thinking of the metal ones.
The one where you don't want to lay a power bomb for a crystal flash?
Yeah, you don't want to do that, as Lomion's going to go give us a check of the ice beam location. We'll be able to get there, and with really good drops can get out. And Lies and Gasoline just retracing steps back, and what do we have? An E-tank, one of the best things we could find over here.
Yeah, only thing better would be heat shield, or I guess you couldn't find that in this, but Various suit you could have. That would have been sweet.
You could find heat shield there, couldn't you?
I don't know. I'm confused now after this morning's talk on how everything works, but that's my fault for being confused. Everyone else kind of has it straight now. It just takes me a little bit longer than the average pigeon.
Yeah, we see East Meridia over here at the whatever that door is called. I forget now. Jeez, so forgetful tonight. And another check, which is going to be Crade's warehouse. Now that's a place we want to find.
Outside of Crabhole goes the Crade. Gonna get some boss info, and we do have a major down here. Only one item available from the get-go, and Liz will be checking that right meow. There it is.
And it is that major, the plasma beam. Beam damage increasing. Watch it go up.
In full countdown, the extra items are majors, so heck yeah. So I was kind of right. I just didn't know why I was right.
That's the best way to be right.
I think so.
All right, I anticipate Lomion, who's going back this way, will soon find the same information as Lies.
I'm excited to see what kind of boss we got going here.
What do you think, chat? Yeah, we actually, if we had the X-ray beam or the X-ray visor, we could do a very low wattage microwave, but we've got Dragon. Not doing that right now.
Going to reset land.
And I didn't notice. Did it say East Meridia up there, or did it say Crade?
I didn't notice either. Hopefully chat will tell us. Or maybe if Nerd saw it. Jestro says it looked like Crade.
If Jestro said it looked like... we've either got shifted or surprised, ladies and gentlemen of chat. So we are in for a treat tonight.
Is it the kind of treat you can put on pizza?
Honestly, why not? Because you can put a lot of things on pizza. Now, just because you can put something on pizza doesn't mean you should. We do see the back of East Meridia, 1 major, 4 E-tanks.
And 2 Samuses. But otherwise, we just have a regular speed run, not a race. So, 2 Samuses works in this instance.
That's fair. I mean, occasionally if we use some shifted sprites, you could have some real fun stuff.
Lomion now going to figure out the same information that Lies has, and that is that Dragon's down here. And that's not Coup right now.
Not at all. I wonder how much Lies will respect Lomion and make calculated skips. I'm going to say, nah, we're going to just go full at it. Play our game, see what we get.
I think they're both really solid players, so I think they'll trust in their movement and just go for it.
Exactly, and Lomion about to go in here into Crade's lair and find out, oops, Dragon has moved up here because it was just too cold in Meridia.
And yes, I believe that's the case why Dragon is bad here. No way to escape. Also, it'd be a pretty slow fight. Not as slow with Plasma now, but still pretty slow.
Yeah, this farm up here by Lomion, I don't really like too much of that. Maybe a little bit, but maybe that was just Fantoon farming. And it does still say Crade, so there is absolutely no reason to even attempt that fight. While it would be possible to complete the fight, as Salty pointed out, we can't escape. But if there was a major behind Dragon, it's a possibility that one major could be an escape major. Wouldn't be Gravity Suit, but could be Grapple Beam or Spring Ball. However, I wouldn't bet on that.
Yeah, that's like putting all your eggs in one basket, as a wise bird once told me. It's not a good thing to do.
You know, I was once told that the Spanish word for putting all your eggs in one basket is armada.
You mean the guy that played Melee from Sweden?
You know, that might be the guy.
Oh, okay. And well, that's pretty cool. He was good.
Yeah, we have Lies going up Red Tower. We do see there is 1 major here, and only 5 locations, so a good chance we can access that major.
And it is.
Oh,
It's
boy.
attack. That's fun. We got a lot of offense early.
Absolutely, and that's kind of the offense you want to have before you hit Lore Warfare, because those key hunters pack a punch, and those pirates shoot really hard.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, getting screw attack early it just makes you feel comfy. Rainy day,
All
bubble
right.
soup type of good.
I like that peak of the mode item just in case it was the other major from Criteria. But we're going to go check the top here. Even if it was a major, I think I would have checked the top up here, maybe even first. Just because I know getting back across the moat, very difficult trick.
Oh, just slightly off on that one. Hey, we found Green Bryn. Only 2 majors,
Oh,
though.
boy.
Majors
2
are spread out
majors.
pretty consistently in this seed.
Quite the even spread of majors. I'm actually surprised. Based on this, I think we're going to have probably a stacked wrecked ship. And there's our first major, Space Jump.
Wise is going to have a pretty good time moving through the game now. Space Jump, one of the best items to get in a randomizer, especially a map randomizer, in my opinion.
Yeah, especially the earlier you get any movement item. We've got Lomion here in Red Tower doing the same things Lies is doing. Lies ahead basically by the Ice Beam check that Lomion did. Question in chat from M. Keystone. A pigeon in hand is worth 2 in the bush? No. If you have a pigeon in hand, it means the pigeon can't poop on your car.
Yeah, so that means clean windshield, so you're actually having a pretty good day.
And we see that it was 1-3 in West Meridia, which means 1 major and 3 E-tanks. That means I think all the rest of our majors have to be divided amongst Wreck Ship and Lower Norfair.
And we did see Lower Norfair. I don't remember what the number said, though, but it didn't look like a big blow you out of the water type of number. I think it was just 1 or 2 again, so... we might have a stacked ship here. Can't be too stacked from what we found already, but if the suits are there, then it's definitely stacked.
Well, really all it needs is 1 suit in there locked by Speed Booster, and the other major here in Green Brinstar locked by Speed Booster, and we're in a Speed Booster hunt.
Oh boy. That sounds pretty yucky. I don't want that for these guys. Oh, there's the other one.
And it's an E-tank over here on Moat. I didn't catch that when Lies did the peek, but Lies must have.
Yeah, so now Lies can avoid pretty much everything else and just check this portal. See if he wants to go this way. If it is wrecked ship, then why not?
In the meantime, Lomion across the moat, this could be wrecked ship. What do we got? We got Lower Norfair, 1 major, and you know who else we've forgotten, Salty? We've totally forgotten Croc.
Oh, yeah. That's right.
So ship could be a massive bust with 0, but have Croc on the other side of it. Wouldn't that be spicy?
Come on, 5 at Croc.
If we have a 5 at Croc shadow going on, I'm giving up.
I want one. Looks like Lies is checking this for the energy. Can't blame him.
The energy or the major, well, for Lomion going into Gauntlet here, Lies got the... Yeah, Lies got the energy tank back there. Also, this is just a dense area for miners, so you could find just all supers, and that would be really awesome. Unfortunately, that's not what's going on. Lomion sees a power bomb, now knows Gauntlet only has the shiny reserve tank.
And Lies has triple missiles in early supers room. Good thing that E-tank was there to bail out that check.
We've got a question from... and I'm going to go ahead and say this, so you got to back me up here, Salty. Butterbutt0 is asking, hello, first time watching this mode. What do the stuff in the top right corner mean? So the top right corner is going to give us a little bit of information. We're in a full countdown seed. So the first piece of information is the area we are in, which for Lomion Jones is RB and Lies WM, so Red Brinstar and West Meridia respectively. The M is the number of majors that we have in the area. So for Lomion and Green Brinstar, there are 2 majors. The E is the number of E-tanks, so there will be 1 E-tank. But those items could be anywhere in the area. Except for if they would lock themselves. For instance, you will not find Speed Booster at Wreck Ship Reserve or Speed Booster at Waterway. And that 150, that's the value of damage of a charged shot. We have a starter charge beam, so we have not found any charge upgrades. There will be 1 or 2 of those in the seed, and we're not going to know if it's 1 or 2 until we find at least 1 and pick it up.
That's 100% correct. And that yellow armored person running back and forth shooting things, that's Samus, and she gets to do all the work.
That's right. Of course, all the real work is being done by Nerdvana Gaming over here, pushing the buttons, making sure we know which runner has what, and possibly keeping track of where things are to just call those out if we need them.
Oh yeah, we haven't found a charge upgrade yet, so we don't know if we have starter or starter plus. And for this mode, it means it'll triple or double your beam damage. 2 charge upgrades compared to 1. We don't know yet, but at least one of them's in this game somewhere. And it'll be considered a major.
Absolutely. Sporsfo holding a pack of power bombs. We did see that on Lies' side. Lies back into Crateria. And with this space jump, I think with this space jump, first you check the portal down here, but once you find that that's not where you want to be, that's when you're going to go up and check landing site PBs, I think.
Yeah, we still have that one missing thing in Crateria. It cannot be a suit, but if it turns out to be Speed Booster, then that might open up something. We still haven't found a wrecked ship portal yet, though.
We have not, nor have we found our good friend Croc.
So a lot of items could still be stranded outside of our portal knowledge at the moment. And I'm trying to think what portals they have not checked within their current map. I'm drawing a blank at the moment.
So we saw Main Street, so you could one way to the map portal of Meridia. And I think that might be close to it.
Well, I know we could come in from that part of Meridia from down here, where Lies is going.
Oh, well then that's not going to work at all. That's just going to be a waste.
I think with the 4 E-tanks, we have to make a run for something in Norfair, because we have Upper Norfair. We can make a run for Croc's Door or Chronic Door.
Yeah, at 4 E-tanks, we can reach anything in Upper Norfair, but the Cathedral item will not be in Logic. And so you can see here, Lomion will pick up this E-tank, and that E number will drop to 0 for Green Bryn. Just to put a nice shiny exclamation point on how the full countdown works.
Lies gonna give these 2 items over here a check. This is one thing that Lomion has done that Lies hasn't peeked yet. So kind of crisscrossing back on each other right here. And after these checks are done, I think they've pretty much done everything the other one has done, so we're going to have to see something new shortly.
Absolutely, and while we're waiting for our runners to do something new, take a moment, and if you're not already following these runners, give these runners a follow. They are out here tonight racing for your entertainment, and they are doing that of their own free will, putting themselves through whatever the seed is going to throw at them. If you happen to feel extra generous, you can give my co-com Salty Pigeon a follow, or It better follow, and sorry, Salty, for this, would be Nerdvana Gaming, our tracker. Trackers in tournaments are the MVPs because without trackers, we cannot be restreamed.
Oh, no offense taken. I agree.
I do wonder, and I know we don't have the speed booster for this, this probably wouldn't be in logic, but you could potentially charge a Shine Spark and go through the Main Street door and spark up to the item. That would be pretty spicy to see.
Ooh, I don't know when the last time Lomion saved. This could be tough. It is Croc. We got 4 at Croc, though. Holy cow.
And an E-Tank, so every item here is something decent.
This is a form of a 5 o'clock shadow.
It absolutely is. It's like French vanilla.
Yeah. It's very close to the 5 o'clock. And Lies has not checked Crab Hole yet. Does have access to it, and there's one of the things we want. It's right there. It's all pointy and beastery. Gives you a lot of spood. What's it called?
That's right. We call that the best boomerang in Link to the Past.
Oh, okay, so the red one. So that's a nice pickup for Lomion.
No, in SMZ3, I'm sorry. It's the best boomerang, SMZ3. Sorry, got all my games confused. I'm awful about that.
I'm pretty sure that's still the red one, but that's fine. We'll go with it. We'll just take it as it comes.
You know, that's the only way we can do things, and of course, poor Croc, not going to stand a chance this game. Croc's getting taken down by both of our runners as soon as Lies gets over there.
Yeah, Croc's
and the funny thing,
acid baths.
There's the E-Tank, so everything else will be a major item. And the interesting thing still is we haven't seen any majors in Upper Norfair. Both suits could be chilling here in Upper Norfair, and Croc, while having 4 majors, could have 4 things that are not necessarily what we're looking for.
I haven't seen a seed with this much of Croc before, so this is really cool. Just more.
Oh my goodness!
Lomion doesn't want them.
Don't need E. Don't need morph bombs. Is there any item Lomion won't skip at this point?
Hopefully Lomion won't skip a suit if one's down here.
Yeah, there's quite a few items Lomion won't skip, and Lies and Gasoline taking a Crystal Flash right here outside of Norfair Reserve. And did you speak of suits?
Magic pancakes. I mean gravity suit.
Oh boy. Well, it's not going to be a double suit Norfair, but Varia could still be here.
Okay, yeah, Lomion does have space. I was wondering, I'm like, all the space is easy to follow with. Spring Ball. Okay, so
well, now you can beat the seed. Actually, Spring Ball after you have Gravity Suit is not as powerful, unfortunately.
No,
but with that Gravity Suit,
giant caramel apple on top of your pancakes. So not bad, but not necessary.
You know that's fair. And we see Lomion heading back up. Honestly, the Spring Ball does have some uses. The best use being Blue Bomber at the end of the game for all the swag.
Although in Lomion's case, skipping the Morph Ball bombs, the Spring Ball will actually be kind of a nice help. Not having to use power bombs and everything.
Well, without Morph Ball bombs, you gotta use those power bombs.
Well, there's definitely some areas where you can just use a little Spring Ball jump without having to do that. Carried the spark through, yeah.
I just like that it immediately appeared and just sparked right into the ceiling facing forward, something you don't see every day, folks.
But you did see it yesterday, if you're watching this tomorrow.
That's right. You saw it today for you, and that's the important thing. We got super missiles outside of the speed booster location.
Spacer.
Nope, it's not Space. That's not Spacer. That's our favorite atomic suit, the Varia suit.
I was looking at Lomion's side. But hey, good for Lies. That's good news. We got suit divergence, which I haven't seen in a while.
And not only suit divergence, but suit divergence in a way where Lies could potentially head to Lower Norfair while Lomion is up here in East and West Meridia.
That could be kind of neat.
You know what that is, Salty?
What's that?
It is neat. It is neat. It's exciting. It's fun to watch. And also, it means we will have absolutely no idea who's in the lead until we get close to the end of the game. But there's an ice beam.
You're absolutely right. And with that ice beam, Lies is stuck in the lead permanently now. Oh, wait, we won't know. Never mind. Back to your thing.
Yes. Definitely something. Stuck in the lead of being able to shoot everything twice to kill it, to kill the things. And there's our wreck ship, and the ship actually has 3, is stacked. Though the thing is, for Lomion, unless those 3 majors are low, if you have to go through attic to get to them, Lomion still looking for that Varia suit might commit and do all of wreck ship.
Yeah, these have to be something like grapple and wave and high jump, I think, over here in wreck ship.
We still have Spazer outstanding, so Spazer can be here to make everybody smile.
Space Laser is at Main Street. Yeah, Main Street.
You saw the Space Laser at Main Street, really?
I did. 100%.
I wasn't paying attention, and we totally forgot that there's charge upgrades in this game. But there's the wave beam for Lomion at Spooky Missiles,
or a charge upgrade. Yeah, that's a great point by Nerd.
Our bosses random? Another question from Butterbutt Zero. Yes, our bosses are either shifted or surprise. There are 4 different modes that can happen in this Dash Mystery Tournament. Those 4 modes are vanilla, which would be just your vanilla bosses. Shuffled, where bosses switch locations, but other than that, everything is normal. So you still have to kill Fantoon to turn the wreck ship on. We can have shifted, where the bosses switch locations and they activate the location they're in. For instance, we found Dragon at Kraid. Killing Dragon will open the warehouse door that is normally locked until Kraid is killed. And then there's surprise, and we're about to get a little bit more knowledge from Lomion right here in wreck ship. It's Kraid.
It's good old Craig. So still looking pretty
Craig,
shifted.
It is definitely looking shifted, but just to complete that surprise, you can get any of the bosses, and that boss will open the location. As Lies has found the back of wreck ship. Spicy, 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 because Lies does not have the Spood Beaster. And Kraid gets to go to prom and take a seat right away.
Well, at least Lomion saved them one dance. And Heat Shield, that helps out Lomion a lot, actually, not having Varia.
And in fact, that means Lomion won't take any heat damage in Upper Norfair. And I don't know, does Heat Shield provide that 25% reduction regardless of gravity in Lower Norfair, or is it just a complete dud?
Heat Shield overrides it, and you get 50% protection.
Oh, so Heat Shield is spicy, spicy. Heat Shield is one of those we can now do Lower Norfair suitless. Holy cow, let's go.
Oh, Lies got stuck in the big pool. That wasn't the kiddie pool. You need big boy boots for that pool. That
Absolutely.
Wait, what about cookies? I'm reading the wrong thing now. No, that's chat.
No, chat is definitely saying something about cookies. Cookies are delicious, and I highly recommend them to anyone who's never had them, especially the Danish kind.
Yeah, any of you out there that have never tried a cookie in your life, it might be worth trying out.
Oh, that reset puts Lies back quite a ways before the Varia suit even. Ouch, Lies.
Oh, yeah, that is a big ouch. Now we gotta run down back to the Spood Beaster location, grab our Varia suit again.
Yeah, we'll also probably grab these super missiles. A lot of Not only the time lost from needing to reset, but another time lost needing to reacquire all these items.
Yeah, Fanfare. What a son of a gun, you know? Especially double Fanfare.
Did you see how Lomion gave Spiky Room of Death very little respect and just charged right into the spikes?
Yeah, I liked it. With Gravity Suit and Screw Attack, just go blammo and, you know, take your hit, you'll be fine.
And there's the last major on Wreck Ship, the Grappling Beam at the Wreck Ship E-Tank. And getting the Grappling Beam before we've killed Dragon, before we've done Lower Norfair, best time to have it.
I gotta step aside for 1 second.
Hey, no worries. And Crash Down Reg, I understand that completely. Those tins always start with Danish cookies. And man, are those cookies delicious if you've, at least the real good ones. And we've got Lies at the Wave Beam location, about to reacquire the Ice Beam. Not taking that extra save really cost Lies some time. And we've got Lomion heading out the back of ship, gonna get this portal information, which portal information and area randomization is one of the most important things you can have. In fact, I believe this will lead to Upper Norfair, which is just where Lomion's gonna want to be. Lomion heading over here to check the Chronic door. I think we are running out of portals, chat. Lies taking a save outside of the X-ray, using one of the special save stations that have been added just for the dangerous parts of this run to help prevent soft locking.
And those side hoppers, which they've added back in 1994 to always just ruin your nice stroll through Blue Brim.
Yeah, those side hoppers, they are not friendly. They will hop and side and ouch you all the way to death. All right, we have Lies back in Crateria as Lomion is heading back to Bubble Mountain to acquire the majors here, which we know are Ice Beam, about to be acquired here at the Wave Beam location, and Varia down at the Speed Booster location.
Yeah, so this is big news for Lomion. Lies needs to find that Croc portal, and I can't remember where it is at this moment.
I think it has to be off of Upper Norfair somewhere, because I'm pretty sure Lomion was in Upper Norfair and then all of a sudden was in Croc. But I could be completely wrong, because me and map memorization when it comes to these randomizers, not so hot. Oh, it was Meridian Map Station. Oh.
Wait, that's right. That was a crab hole. So that's kind of a risk to go in there. At least we have the safe station, but that's kind of a long check, and it makes sense why Lies hasn't put the time in to do it yet.
Yeah, it's unfortunate that that's exactly what this seed wanted you to do. All right, here we are, Lomion, at approximately 38 minutes and 3 seconds. We'll be in go mode.
And the smile is right now 10 minutes ago.
And just a missile at landing pad, whatever this room is called. Power bombs.
Landing site.
Landing site. Yes, my brain. I've been told I can't have as much coffee, so I haven't had as much coffee today. So please forgive me for having all the brain malfunctions.
We do have a question from chat asking how come they don't get rid of the fanfare like in SMZ3. I think it's because SMZ3 has close to 4 times the items as this does. This has 100, about 100 in vanilla,
Also,
and
also,
it's
and
just a longer seed.
so Salty, I actually know the answer to this because I asked Kip one time,
Oh,
and the
cool.
reason is to make you think about whether you want to pick up an item or not, because it has a significant time deficit to it. So it incentivizes potentially skipping ammo and not face checking everything.
Well, there you go. That's a great answer, and it makes a lot of sense.
And Don't Put Me on Pizza is right on point in chat saying exactly the same thing. It's kind of a landing pad. That's where the ship ends up at. There's just no actual pad, and it's supposed to be called landing site. All right, we have Lomion into Kraid's warehouse. Gonna go pay Dragon a visit as we find our first charge upgrade in Lower Norfair. And it puts us to full charge beam. Let's go. So I do actually like what Lies is doing here. We have the Varia suit. We can complete Lower Norfair. Let's go do what we can do while we consider what else we need to do. You know, it's always better to be doing something than to be doing nothing.
Absolutely. You don't want to just sit there and look at your map tracker and see what haven't I done. Just grab something and go with it.
So in Lies' case, no, I don't believe any additional ammo is needed. Lies might want one more super missile pack for Ridley, but that's a pretty powerful beam Lies has going on.
Yeah, I don't think Lies would want to pick up anything. 600 beam damage is pretty nice.
And
So,
we've got crispy fried shrimp on Lomion's side. Not only just the one upgrade, but there is a not insignificant chance that Lomion does not go down to Fire Fleas and check that item, given Lomion is in full go mode. Yeah, microwaves make them rubber. You don't want to microwave any seafood. I had a salty pigeon once tell me that, and I'm gonna take his word for it because honestly, I don't want to discover it myself.
yeah, I love seafood, but I mean, even worse is the smell that just ruins your microwave for all eternity after that.
Yeah, it gets absorbed right into the plastic. You can never get rid of it. And we've got Lomion into East Meridia, having dispatched the giant shrimp as Lies is getting ready to go in and give us more boss information.
I mean, if you like
What's up?
hint of
Breaking
shrimp
news!
popcorn,
Breaking news! We have surprise, ladies and gentlemen.
double Dragon?
Double Dragon. Yeah, I heard you like shrimp.
Let me give you
In
some super
fact, but the thing is, that was the worst possible thing that could have happened to Lies because Lies still can't escape Dragon.
Yeah, no gravity suit, the gravity jump, no high jump boots, no spring ball, no grapple. That just really is not cool. And I feel for Lies, man. That stinks.
I mean, the positive side, Lies did take this save on the way down, but this is another huge time loss. There is no way Lies is feeling any good about this seed at this point.
I definitely wouldn't. If I was running the seat against somebody, I would immediately DoorDash some food to their place, and like a lot of it, just to give me some time to catch up.
And Lies reverse acid diving here, gonna go out the front of Lower Norfair and find East Meridia. This is going to be sadness all around because Lies is trying to make a play and it's just not gonna work out. And I know everyone in chat is wondering, wait, JX said he has no idea how to do the area tracking or any of that. How does he know? Well, it's because the best tracker in the Super Metroid universe, Jestro, said that, and I'm taking Jestro's word for it.
Yeah, and Jestro's like old reliable on these parts. It's always going to be good. One day he's going to give me wrong information just to laugh at me, but until then, he's always been right.
So I heard you want some microwave sea snake.
I'll let Lomion have all that. I don't need any.
Uh-oh.
I appreciate
you summoned Salty Jestro. Jestro heard his name and he's like, wait, what did I do?
It was a compliment. I just said everything you've ever told me has been correct. And then I said, well, that might set up Jestro to tell me something wrong just so he can have a good laugh at me.
And we see Lies. Another good move, taking the Varia suit off because low on energy, gonna get a Crystal Flash before going into the Lava Dive, before going into East Meridia and being about as sad as a Super Metroid player can be.
Salty is not lying, and if Salty is lying, Salty probably forgot what the truth was, so he just said something. That's how I roll. But I do props to Jestro. Not for the lying, but for the good stuff.
Absolutely, and here's Lies, just I think pondering life decisions and just being sad.
Yeah, we got really tiny brains. Have you seen a pigeon's head? I can't remember that much stuff and help you all out, so.
I'm pretty sure what we just saw there on Lies, on the side of Lies, was getting to East Meridia and being like, oh my god, just getting up from the console, walking away, taking 3 deep breaths, resetting, and now we're back at it. Let's go, Lies. Meantime, Lomion has found Ridley, everybody's least favorite space pelican.
So we got 2 Dragons. We are minus a ghost, though. No ghost in this seed. 1 Kraid, 1 Ridley, and 2 Shrimps.
That's what you get sometimes, is you get a seed that's just had the ghost busted out of it already.
Yeah, and you hate to see it because Lie's movement has actually been very good. Just running in the wrong direction, making smart checks otherwise, just not the ones paying out when you need him to pay out. That gravity suit would have changed everything for him if he saw Croc.
All I will say on Lies' play is, given the equipment Lies has and the knowledge Lies has, Lies is making perfectly sound decisions. None of these things have been like crazy things that I would have to do to stand a chance in any of these randomizers. These have all been just solid plays that haven't worked out.
Yeah, we just need to find our friendly melting alligator. But only we, the viewers, know that. Or maybe 10 minutes into the future, Lies knows that as well. But I don't know, I'm not talking to him right now.
Well, I think Lies realizes now that there's got to be a portal to somewhere that's been missed, whether it's front of wreck ship or Croc, because should know back of wreck ship. I don't know if Space Jump puts back of wreck ship in. If Space Jump puts back of wreck ship in logic, then Space Jump's just evil.
That's a good point. Yeah, that is pretty
And
okay, so Lies is going to check the meme route door, which
this is a solid play.
We haven't seen, and it's solid because where else you going to go?
Well, we've seen meme route. Oh my goodness, look at that. Gets rewarded with high jump boots at Old Mother Brain. That's not insignificant.
Oh, that's right. We have seen coming through the other way of meme route. That's right.
I mean, I think this might have been a play to criteria to see what the other major is, and now High Jump does put that back of rep ship into logic, and now going to go down to meme route as Lomion is in Lower Norfair, heading down to find out that oops, it's surprise.
Yep, get your shrimp fryer ready. At least Lomion can fry the shrimp proper. We don't have to deal with rubbery, terrible microwave shrimp. Although he could decide to do either option, honestly. Frying would be a little bit faster with his beam power.
All right, Lies getting the back of meme route information back into Upper Norfair. I think there's one more portal over here Lies hasn't seen. We're going to gate glitch through, and this should get us Croc, I believe.
We got one of those crummy gates with the extra hit points. It happens sometimes.
It does that. And I agree in chat. Who said it? I'm going to find out who said it. Then I'm going to agree with who said it and announce who said it.
Okay.
It's Dias Allure says rando do rando sometimes, game being rough to Lies. And then somebody else said Lies was getting randoed pretty hard today, and I couldn't agree more with that. It was Owl. Okay, fine. We'll say it was Owl, because that works.
Well, Owl just said I said it. So let's just give them all 3 props.
I'm good with that. We're getting a speed kill here on our Metal Pirate friends.
Oh, and Dias Allure said it as well. So we're getting all the info here today, chat. And it's thanks to you.
All right, Lies into the back of wreck ship shortly. Should be able to take out Kraid here. If not, we've got a real problem.
At least we have our booties, so we can jump high. There we go. That was a nice jump. Oh, and another one. No problem now.
Well, when we find the items that are here in wreck ship, there'll be a problem, but there isn't much we can do about that. Rando do rando.
Yeah, and without Croc, Lies will definitely be looking for the gravity suit here. And I think that's what you just said, but in different words. So yes, randoing.
Yep, and Lomion farming up. I'm not sure why Lomion's farming up so much. From Lomion's perspective, this should be Fantoon. Maybe just wanted full bunch of missiles for Dopplers.
That's a good point, but... Surprise! I got him good, didn't I?
Oh man, did you see? He like jumped. That was amazing. And there's the wave beam picked up by Lies. That's not an insignificant pickup. That actually puts Lies at full beam combo.
Yeah, now Mother Brain's only going to be 20 shots. But Lomion has a little bit of a boss lead because of the map seeding and stuff, so we might not see Mother Brain.
Yeah, it's one of those things where you go where the items tell you to go, and the order that you get the items matters, and there we go. We have second fried shrimp. So, chat, we had first fried shrimp, and now we have second.
And an extra super in a major spot. I just read this entire conversation about having Fantoon in surprise mode and not having Fantoon. And yes, majors get shuffled a little bit when Fantoon isn't there, because it's the only boss that doesn't have a room right behind him with a major. So Fantoon's technical major is right side supers in this randomizer. So when Fantoon isn't in the boss pool, that does change things around, but I forget exactly what it does to what. So let me read that. I'll tell you again tomorrow or something.
So if it's major minor, you'll end up with there's wreck ship doing Lies dirty again with that heat shield after Lies put all that time into Upper Norfair. I believe it will put a super missile at one of the major locations if there's no Fantoon in the seed. Though with full countdown, there's lots of super missiles out there, so you'll never know which one was the extra major for Fantune because it won't show up on the full countdown, I don't believe.
Oh man, a super major. Is that like a screw attack that kills bosses, or you get the hyper beam early? Is it like that?
Possibly. I don't know though. That would be neat though. Somebody should consider that. You pick up a number of items, and all of a sudden you just have hyper beam for the rest of the game.
That would be so cool. Anyway, Lomion now has finished off this seed's Golden 4. Lies is still looking for that gravity suit that Croc has hidden away in the back of his closet where he keeps Indiana Jones at, I think. So
that's the one.
It's gonna be a long wreck ship check for Lies here, unfortunately.
Well, there's one item that Lies will be able to see but not get, and it's not going to matter because it's not the item that we need. And Lies didn't go back to the E-Tank location, which is where the other major is, which is Grapple Beam. And I know chat's wondering, wait a minute, there's two majors here, but we saw the other major behind Kraid, and it happened to be the Heat Shield, and we already have Varia, so Heat Shield does us no good. Lomion, on a mission right to Torian, knows that Torian's French vanilla down here.
And that's, I don't care who you are, I think that's still a pretty delicious flavor of coffee.
French vanilla coffee is delicious.
Yeah.
Or you could get one of the flavored coffees. Just completely off topic for us, or actually no, it's completely on topic and on brand for us.
Yeah.
I actually found a flavor of coffee that was like, what was it? Raspberry filled donut or something like that, and you put a splash of French vanilla creamer in it, and it's just like heaven in a cup.
Holy cow. That sounds amazing. I've never seen that, but if I do, I'm buying one of them. All right, here we go. Lomion going down at like 55, 35-ish. We don't know for sure because the timer on his side didn't get a good clicky. But that's okay. It happens.
Absolutely. We see Lomion into Torian going through Metroid Room 1 on his way to finish off Mother Brain and potentially put Lies out of his misery.
And Lies going bowling, so at least Lies is going to have some fun today.
That's right.
Map did him dirty.
Gonna pick up a spare here in Wreck Ship. Actually, you know what? Let's call it a strike, just because it'll feel better.
It will, and I think that's what Lies is thinking right now. You know, I did bowl that strike today, so everything's all better now. But even better news for Lies, I forgot to check the records before we started this, but there is a week 6 for Swiss mode / regular season mode, so if Lies was at 2 wins coming into this one, still has one more chance to get to the playoffs with a win next week. So if this was a 2v2 match going for the playoffs, the winner gets into the playoffs, and the other one will have one more shot at getting to the playoffs with next week's match.
Uh-oh. Did you see what Lies just did with that reserve tank?
Jumped over it, maybe? I missed it.
And we see power bombs at reserve, and forgets that it's there and picks it right up. I thought Lies was performing what we will just call MST approved strats.
Oh, this is a 1 and 3 seed. Okay, so these runners are pretty much in do or die mode if they're thinking playoffs. So the winner of this will have a chance next week to make the playoffs with another win.
Correct.
And there's Jestro coming in clutch, giving me the right information again. And that was the compliment I was saying earlier, before I got rudely interrupted by my own brain and forgot what I said.
I try to remember what I say and forget what other people say, and then sometimes I just confuse myself all over the place. And right here, we see Lomion going in, taking a save, and that's going to all but seal the deal, unfortunately for Lies.
And that was actually the portal Lies wanted because he could get to Crab Hole from that portal. But at this point...
Well, Lies is still missing 2 majors here in Wreck Ship, and I think remembers Wreck Ship E, so might be running back in to get Wreck Ship E. Mother Brain 1 down for Lomion.
Is there going to be a Mother Brain 2, Adam? Well, yes, Salty, there is. She stands up and stuff and shoots at you. Oh, okay. Well, that's cool.
Salty, look, it's Mother Brain 2. I was just waiting.
Neat. You were
But
just
that's
waiting
okay.
for me to say something dumb.
No, not at all. This stream is not complete without a visit from JX Cartman.
43 charge shots for this fight for Lomion. Somebody did the math for us.
Yeah, it's 60 charge shots plus ammo. And yeah, I'm going to say that ammo will probably take it down to 43. And we've got Orion Gaming, Mother Brain 2, Ketchup Boogaloo. Well, you got to be careful with that ketchup. It's a spicy ketchup.
Oh yeah, that's even hotter than sriracha ketchup. It really stings your face.
And we see Lies going back to the left, going to go out the front of Wreck Ship.
Oh, there it is.
And there's some ketchup.
Hey, perfectly mathed by Lomion and chat. It's a very nice fight, Lojo. That's how you pick up a W.
Salty, I wasn't paying attention. Did Lomion get baby float? Because I know Lomion had to refill and didn't skip the baby.
I don't know about that. I was watching Lies at the time.
Dang it. I wasn't paying attention, and I told myself, pay attention. You gotta call it out. And then I didn't call it out or pay attention. But we do have the baby back on screen.
Oh yeah, baby's back. We're good. Never mind.
And here we go. Lies, I think, even though this is not the best, most funnest way to get to this portal, we'll get to the portal to see Croc and probably be extra sad.
Oh, nice. That's a really tight jump, even with the high jump boots. I mean, you have to have high jump boots to get that done, but...
Lana Beam, I know, Lana Bean, I know that Lomion didn't get baby skip because I saw Lomion damaging down, but I wasn't paying attention to whether or not he did like that, have the baby catch you and drop on the sand ripper that's in the ground, so the ripper fades away and Samus is just floating in midair.
And that's also what I missed, too. But now Lomion gets baby Metroid powers that was stolen from Mother Brain. So here we go, 36 Capews, and that's all she wrote, folks.
That's right. And we just got to keep shooting Mother Brain until Mother Brain can take no more, as Lies down to the bottom of West Meridia.
Maybe just in time to throw a controller and hit Salty in the head with it.
Well, we can ask if this resulted in anything being broken. I have known runners to occasionally get upset and slam their hands on desks and reset their consoles.
Yeah, when I was learning how to play Dark Souls, I think I went through about 5 Xbox controllers. I'm decent at it now, though, and I don't want to spend any more money on controllers, so... But there it is, the big 4-1.
We have found it. We have charged plasma. Lies. What do you think? There you go.
Very sad.
And
yeah.
And Croc taking the walk back. And Lie is going to be just like, this is the worst possible thing that could have happened, minus that M count being 5 and that E count being 0 for Croc.
But yeah, that gravity suit, Indiana Jones died with it down at Crocland. And
Got the Spood Beaster. Here we go. Right side spark for Lomion Jones.
the good old tried and true, safety, old reliable spark. Then you got Behe Spark and Task Spark, which is left side spark. But that's still.
And you know which one I do?
Landing
As
side spark?
Lomion Jones. Yeah, I do Goop Spark. As Lomion Jones has entered the ship and finished with this race in first place with an official racetime.gg time of 1 hour, 3 minutes, and 55 seconds. Let's get our GGs out for Lomion Jones. And let's not forget our race runner-up Lies and Gasoline, who got randoed all over the place today. Throwing in the towel right there as the finish is seen. Looks like still going to soldier on a little bit just to see where the gravity suit is.
Yeah, really well-run race by both of them. Lies just getting last checked by that final portal that was just a pain in the butt. And, well, we saw what happened. Dragon, the double Dragon, kind of stopped Lies from making any kind of production in the boss department.
It was just all-around sadness with the double Dragon, so couldn't kill Dragon down in Lower Norfair, then going out the front of Lower Norfair, ending up in East Meridia. It was awful. And we are joined by our race runner, Lomion Jones. GG, Lomion.
GG.
So,
how about that Croc?
Betting on Croc today?
I'm just glad I decided to save before going up the elevator in Green Bryn. I don't know if I would have taken that one-way dive down to Crab Pocket otherwise.
Yeah, I think there's an added save right outside of Main Street just for that, so you can go check the Crab Pocket, and if it's a soft lock, you can reset out.
You know, I'd never used those extra saves. I was always confused about them. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. So yeah, it was a pretty smooth seed otherwise if you do that. But yeah, if you don't, just wow.
Yeah, if you don't, you get randoed all over the place in this seed.
Yeah, I'm just looking at Lies tracker, and it's just like, yep.
Yeah, that gravity was the big one.
Yeah, I had no idea. I had no idea it could be there. I was sort of just hoping, like, maybe there'll be a high jump and ice or spring ball to help me get back out. But yeah, turned out it was the play.
Yep, and we are joined by our race runner-up, Lies and Gasoline. GG, Lies. And Lomion, just so you're aware, you can one way down there and get a way out. So absolutely, that was possible. I mean, obviously.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a nasty setup.
So I will just say and preface everything going into the interview with Lies. You ran an excellent seed. You just got randoed all over the place tonight.
Yeah, I guess so, huh? I was hoping Lomion got randoed too, but I guess not. I got up on top of Green Bryn, and I just felt like I didn't save. I'm not gonna check that portal. It's probably nothing, and it turns out it was everything. So what can you do?
Yeah,
that was the most I've ever seen in a Croc room before. So
yeah,
I think 98% of the time that call would have been absolutely right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, one thing to keep in mind is, as I was telling Lomion, there are extra save stations that have been added at various areas of the map, and those are there so that you can save and then go check the portal, and then if it's a soft lock or whatever, you can reset right out.
Yeah, I noticed that on my way there, an hour in, I noticed that save was there. I just forgot, and I switched between Varia Rando and Dash Rando, and you just forget, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
One of those key differences.
Yep.
Of course, Variorando now has nerfed Crab Pocket, so you can get out of it suitless.
That's
So
true.
that's another difference you have to account for.
That's true.
But yeah, otherwise things wind up pretty good. Like it was kind of slow, just checking entrance after entrance.
Yeah, I'm kind of excited to see the reaction when Lomion got to Croc with 4+1 there.
Yeah.
I bet that was fun.
Yeah, and yeah, I'm curious whether doing hell runs would have actually helped me, because like obviously that's what you want to see with a hell run.
Right.
But it didn't. Finding Varia there just didn't do anything for you, really.
Finding Varia like puts you on the wrong path, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Like it said, hey, go to Lower Norfair. Oh wait, you know. Yeah, I don't know. It's terrible.
Yeah, threw 2 Dragons at you without really any underwater items.
Was there any way to get out? Was I missing a way to get out? Did I have a way to get out? I didn't, right?
Not that I
no,
could think
Lies.
of.
You did not have a way out of that Dragon in Lore Norfair, unfortunately.
Okay. I think I did.
Yeah,
Well,
I never
fortunately
saw.
now in hindsight that you didn't waste time doing it, but
Right.
yeah, I don't think you had grapple at that point, or high jump at that point, and then the other spring ball and stuff was down here with Crocs. So
Yeah, grapple was, I believe, locked behind Dragon. Yeah, it was in wreck ship.
oh yeah,
No,
locked behind the other
grapple.
Dragon.
Grapple wasn't locked behind Dragon because Kraid was the boss of Wreck Ship.
Yeah.
Oh, was
that
it?
great.
Okay.
That's the one boss I got. tonight.
Right. Yeah, I didn't get to wreck ship till after getting my gravity, so
Yeah.
but yeah, definitely a cool seed if it goes well, otherwise. Yeah.
Super interesting seed for sure. I'm excited to watch it back and see how you played it. So
Mm-hmm.
All I will say is it's a tale of 2 seeds, basically. There's no other way to look at this one.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, this one was basically that overdone comic you see, where you walk into a forest and the road forks, and it looks nice over here and it looks dark over here, and that's what the seed was. But you had no way of knowing it until you did it. So, but yeah, it was fun. You guys both put on a show. I really enjoyed comment for you and watching you play.
Yeah, thanks for doing that.
And
definitely have appreciated all the restreams that I've gotten this tournament.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, and I had my phone somewhere to check the schedule. I was going to tell you guys we have a couple of Friday matches coming up. If I can pull it up. Yeah, here it is.
Yeah, there's
Friday.
one coming on in just about 20 minutes over at SpeedGaming 2.
Yeah, that'll be technically tomorrow for the East Coast. Vibrant Colors against Sunflower. And that's coming on really shortly on SpeedGaming 2, like Lomion said. And then tomorrow we got races, all Eastern times, 4 p.m., 7 p.m., 8 p.m., 11 p.m. I'm sure you'll hear more about that tomorrow. But that's all I got for the show. Adam, do you have anything else?
I will add a couple of things there on all those races tomorrow, except for the one that's coming up in 20 minutes. Check SpeedGaming's schedule page. You'll see where they get scheduled, when they get scheduled, which will be sometime tomorrow morning.
Sweet.
And also, I put some links in the chat. Let's give these runners a follow if you're not following them already. Like I've said before, they're coming out here. They are playing for glory and your entertainment. And honestly, after a seed puts you through a ringer like that, the least that you can do as a chat who was highly entertained by this is to go and give Lies and Gasoline a follow, and also to give Lomi and Jones a follow. Both of them excellent runs, did all the correct moves with the information they had. It just didn't work out. Also,
one was more
go ahead,
correct.
Blyce.
I was just saying one was more correct. Basically, that's all it is. You know.
Yep, it's that forest path thing that Salty was talking about. You also should give Nerdvana Gaming a follow, our tracker MVP, because without trackers we can't get restreamed. And of course, always follow my co-com, Salty Pigeon. Salty does stream from time to time, and it's just a treat to watch Salty play.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. But I do want to, thank SpeedGaming and the Dash devs and our admins, but I do want to wrap it up because I think Nerd is actually either calming or tracking this next race, so we gotta let Nerd get out of here. So I'll finish up the
absolutely.
show with just a big thank you to everyone, and those awesome words.
Salty!
What?
Salty, mute
What'd I
yourself!
do?
Salty!
Okay. I didn't know what.
Good night, everybody!